Are you looking for a nice bright lighting solution for a certain project that you have? If you answered yes, then check out my review of the ASD 12-inch LED recessed lighting light coming up next on Mumbles. Welcome back everyone to another episode of Mumbles. In today's episode of Mumbles, I'm reviewing this. This, my friends, is the ASD 12-inch LED recessed lighting 3000K, 4000K, 5000K color temperature select dimmable ultra thin recessed downlight with junction box, 24 watt, 120 watt equivalent, 1800 LM IC rated ETL&Energy star light. That is the official name on Amazon. We're just going to call it the ASD 12-inch light for simplicity purposes. But guys, that is what this light is today, and I am doing a Mumbles review on it if you guys haven't noticed. So guys, if you're looking forward to that or looking to know more about this light, stay tuned because I got a whole lot to come up in this review. We're going to talk about the installation process. We're going to talk about my overall score and all kinds of things. So please stay tuned for that. But guys, before I get into any of that, I do have to ask you guys all a huge favor. If you have not already, please do consider subscribing to the channel, ringing the little notification bell, and dropping a like on the video. Guys, it helps the channel to grow, and just know how much I appreciate it. Now guys, let's jump straight into this light review. Starting with some basic information about this light, and a lot of this will come from Amazon, but I will be adding in my own pertinent information to this part. So guys, we're going to start with the design options. LED round recessed mini panel has a low profile classic design that allows you to have a sleek look with efficient lighting. Smooth dimming capabilities ranging from 100% to 10%. Now that is the range of the lights. You can go brighter or you can go softer with modern LED dimmers. Includes a colorable option. You can choose either 3000K, 4000K, or 5000K with a simple switch. Now guys, I do have pictures of all of those. And the main thing that you need to know here is that you can only pick one. So once it is in the location that you have it in, you can't switch between colors. You have to pick one and stick with it. The 120 angle beam angle will leave no dark spots on the floor or surface. Comes in 5 sizes. We're reviewing the 12-inch, but it does also come in a 3, a 4, a 6, and an 8-inch. And it has 3 finish options. We got the white, but there's also black and bronze should you be interested in that. Now, installation, I'm going to go more into installation, but I will give you a brief thing that they talked about on Amazon right now. The fixture has a J-box and requires only 2 inches of ceiling space, making the installation process quick and easy. It has everything you need in one set. Just cut out the template, connect the J-box wiring to your light surface, and place it in your ceiling. Springs-loaded clips ensure a snug fit to the surface. So this fixture is IC rated, so there is no can or any other housing required. Refer to installation instruction for detailed steps. You can put this anywhere in a family room, bedroom, hallways, corridors, or any other common space, living space. It's also suitable for damp locations. We actually put this thing in a shower, so please do be aware of that. Guys, that is the basic information about that light. Guys, I have plenty of pictures coming up. Obviously, it's in the ceiling now, so I can't just show you and hand you the light, but I am going to kind of walk you through the installation process, and I'm going to give you the cons, and then I'm going to give you my overall score for this light. So guys, the first thing we're going to talk about is the cons, just to get those out of the way. The first con is that you have to know how to wire stuff when you go to buy this. You either have to know how to wire it or have a contractor do it for you. Now, thankfully, in my case, my father did this for me. He's excellent at wiring. He knows what he's doing. He won't shock himself like Mumbles would if Mumbles got up into a ceiling and tried to do something like that. So I had him do it, and he did it perfectly. The second con is that you may have to shave a few pieces off of it in order to get it to sit flush in the ceiling. We had to do that with ours. There was a little place next to the clip that we had to shave off just ever so slightly just to get it to fit flush. You may not have to do this, or you may have to do this, so please do be aware of that. And the third con, and I already mentioned this, but I'm going to mention it again, you can only have one lighting mode once it is in the ceiling. The little switch that actually switches it goes up in the ceiling, so there is no way, to my knowledge, that you can actually make it so that you can change it down on ground level, just so you guys know. Now guys, I'm going to talk about the installation process next. Now guys, I watched and my dad walked me through how he did all this stuff, so I'm going to explain to you how you do this, and we're going to really follow mainly the directions that they give in the instruction manual themselves. Step 1, guys, use the template to cut an appropriate sized hole. So there is a template that you can actually stick on your ceiling. You can use it to cut the proper size hole. Step 2, disconnect the fixture from the J-box. Now guys, the J box is the little thing that contains cables. I have some pictures here to show you. You're going to want to connect that basically to the wires. You're going to have to put in a power cord, and you're going to have to connect up all the wires. Step 3, open the J box, connect the wires as shown. Use a wire nut to make appropriate connection and close the J box. Adjust color temperature by moving the switch on the junction box if needed. So guys, you need to choose a color level. Step 4, insert the J box into the cut hole, leaving the connection cable outside. Connect the fixture to the J box by inserting the cable and securing it with a cap. Push the spring clips upward and insert the fixture base into the mounting hole. Release the clips and the fixture will be pulled into place. So you literally push it up into the hole. So guys, step 5, once the assembly is complete, turn on the power to ensure the fixture is operating properly. So guys, those are the steps as indicated by the directions. I do want to make a special note here that the instructions do not talk about where you get the power from. You do need to have some sort of power line running from something. Now we actually wired ours to a light switch, so when we hit the light switch it came on in the bathroom. But obviously if you don't have a light switch, you're gonna have to figure out where you're gonna get power to this thing. And you might have to even install a light switch. So you need to be making mental notes and have ideas of where you're gonna put this stuff before you start the installation process. You don't just want to start, cutting holes without having a plan as to where you're going to get power from. So the main thing that I want to make sure that you guys are all aware of is you need to have a plan. You need to understand where you're going to put this thing in. For us, we literally put it up in the shower, and then there's attic above the shower. We had to go up into the attic, crawl around, and connect it to that light switch, like I said. So just to be aware of that. It's pretty simple. I think most people can do it, but obviously if wiring and electricity and things like that make you nervous or you're not good with them, definitely recommend getting an electrician. Guys, that is the instructions. Now we're going to talk about my overall score for this light. We had a bathroom that was very dark, very hard to see, and it was for an older person. And we were afraid they were going to slip and fall because they really could not see the step into their bathroom very well, the shower. So we wanted to get them a nice light built into it. We're still working on the bathroom. It's not perfect. It's not 100% done, as you can see in the pictures. But once we installed the light, it looks amazing. It lightened up the shower amazingly. It looks fantastic. You can actually see in it. It is so good. It was very easy to do, very easy to install. It literally took us about 2 hours from start to finish to install this thing and have it done. Nothing but good things to say here, guys. 5 out of 5 on our Mumbles review. But again, I do want to make a special note. You need to know how to wire things. If you don't, this may not be the light for you, or you may want to get an electrician. So just do be aware of that. Anyways, guys, this has been my review of the ASD light. I hope you guys all enjoyed this review. Again, if you have not already, please do consider subscribing to the channel, ringing that little notification bell, and drop a like on the video. And guys, as always, slap all those buttons. And thank you guys all so much for joining me. This is going to be Mumble signing off. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.